Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. NASCAR Xfinity Series 2021 playoff predictions. The season starts this Saturday at Daytona. Let's figure out who will be in the playoffs. Now, we have 3 drivers running for Rookie of the Year. We have Ryan Vargas out of the number 6 out of the JD Motorsports. We have Jordan Anderson in the 31 car out of the Jordan Anderson Racing. Now we have Josh Berry in the 8 car. We have Sam Meyer in the 8 car. Both were General Motorsports. Both are rookies. Now I don't really think either one of those are going to race enough races to win Rookie of the Year. And we also have Ty Gibbs in the 54 Joe Gibbs Racing car. I don't think he's going to have that many starts either. Rookie of the Year will come down between Ryan Vargas and Jordan Anderson. I think Jordan Anderson will actually win that. As for the playoffs, 12 drivers who will make the playoffs. Now, who are those 12? When I wrote this list out, I forgot a very important name. So I'm going to make a change on the fly. I'm not going to tell you who I'm taking off, but I'm taking somebody off and adding somebody on here. So, those 12 drivers will be the 22 out of Team Penske, Austin Cindric, who we know in 2022 moved to the Cup Series and to Wood Brothers Racing. Next up, we have out of the Stewart Haas Racing, the number 98 Riley Herbst. I think he'll make the playoffs this year. He did make it last year driving for Joe Gibbs. I think now he's in I wouldn't say a better car, but a different car. And I think he'll make it. Ryan Sieg out of the 39 car, RSS Racing. I think they'll have a good year this year, just like last year. They'll make the playoffs. They may not go far, but they will. I know we have Nellie Decker also racing for RSS Racing this year, getting some Xfinity starts. Can't wait to see how she does. Next up, out of the Joe Gibbs stable, I have all 3 full-time Joe Gibbs cars. Daniel Hemrick in the 18, Brandon Jones in the 19, and Harrison Burton in the 20. All 3 making the playoffs. Daniel Hemrick. As we know, he was in the Cup Series for Richard Childress. He was let go and replacement of Tyler Reddick. He goes back to the Xfinity Series and raced part-time in Junior Motorsports number 8 car. He did well enough to secure himself a ride this year. I'm impressed with that. I think he's a hell of a young driver. I'm excited to see what the future holds for him. As we've seen in the off-season here, we had John Hunter going from the Cup Series back to the Xfinity Series, or the Truck Series, from the Cup Series to the Truck Series, to a Toyota Tundra for Kyle Busch Motorsports. We have Daniel Hemrick leaving. We get a part-time ride for Junior Motorsports, now getting a full-time ride for Toyota. We have Harrison Burton, who's had 2 full seasons in the Xfinity Series, so he gets his 3rd or 4th. Brandon Jones, also 2 or 3 years now in the Xfinity Series, getting that well-deserved experience. And we have a new Cup team this year, as we all know. Denny Hamlin and Michael Jordan in a Toyota Joe Gibbs Racing, basically, car. There was some stuff on social media that Denny Hamlin had a drawing of the new shop that they want to build. It had a 4-bay truck area. Eventually, 2311 Racing will be a 4-car team. As early as 2022, do you think it could be a 2-car team, 3-car team in a couple of years? What I foresee, again, this is just what I foresee happening, is next year, 2022, it being a 2-car team. In 2023, a 3-car team. By 2024, it'll be a 4-car team. I think Denny Hamlin will bring the 11 car in FedEx over to 2311 Racing. He'll be the 4th team. He will run his final race for 2311 Racing. Or he may retire with Joe Gibbs and then bring the 11 over. Harrison Burton, Brandon Jones, John Hunter Nemechek, Chandler Smith, all these guys in Toyotas are in that Toyota, just that next man at Toyota mindset, as we've seen. Eric Jones, Christopher Bell, we've seen this, just the next one up, next one up, next one up. So I look for big things from all three of those Toyota drivers this year. From JR Motorsports, their normal three, Michael Annett in the 1, Justin Allgaier in the 7, Noah Gragson in the 9. I look for all three of them to make playoffs. Colic Racing, we have Justin Whelen in the 11. Yeah, he was in the Final Four last year. He's definitely making the playoffs. Jeff Burton in the 10. Again, just like with Daniel Henry, Jeff Burton. Didn't really, just kind of a journeyman driver. Part-time in that 8 car with Daniel Henry last year. Now he has a full-time ride for Colic Racing. He has a full-time ride that he can win races at. Now, the last and final spot for the playoffs. The number 12 out of Colic Racing, A.J. Allmendinger. I didn't have him on my initial list. Thought about it for a little bit. I'm like, wait a minute. A.J. Allmendinger, hello, there's so many great courses this year. He's going to win at a road course. Not that he can't win at a Noble. I think he can. He's going to win at a road course. He's going to put himself in the playoffs. He may be your surprise. Oh, where'd A.J. Allmendinger come from? So those are my 12 Xfinity Series playoff contenders. Who will make the Final Four? I know it's too early to tell. But you know what? I'm going to take a stab at it. I'm just going to, I didn't even mark this down. I'm going to, just like I did in the Truck Series one, I'm going to just go off the cuff. Here we go. Final Four at Phoenix. Austin Cindric in 22. Harrison Burton in the 20. Noah Gragson in the 9. Justin Whelen in the 11. Those are my Final Four. Austin Cindric repeats as champion in the Xfinity Series. Boom. There we go. There are my Final Four, my champion predictions. We'll see what happens in Phoenix in November. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show. And please check out the Cup Series preview, playoff preview. Check out the Cup Series and the Truck Series playoff preview, along with the weekend races and all the pro wrestling and all the NASCAR stuff coming to Robert Sports Show in 2021. As always, don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.